If you are thinking about making travel plans sometime down the road, doctors say there are several safety practices to keep in mind, especially if the destination is seeing a surge in COVID cases. Max Rodriguez reports.
Several states are seeing an alarming increase of COVID-19 cases, and doctors say it's really about weighing the risk of travel as well as the risk of visiting certain hotspots. Travel during the pandemic is not as simple as just booking a flight. There are safety concerns to consider, especially coming from a state with some of the lowest COVID-19 rates.
The idea that parts of the country where the COVID incidence is very high right now, you might think twice about going to an area. There's parts of the country right now where the hospitals are having trouble keeping up with the number of patients who require care because of COVID.
Parts of the Midwest are being hit hard with cases, and certain counties in California are starting to impose tougher restrictions. But Lieutenant Governor Green says to keep in mind, the majority of other states will have a higher case rate of virus than Hawaii.
Basically, for the other 49 states, unless you're going to Vermont, you're going to a place that has a higher rate of COVID right now.
Airlines have increased cleaning, sanitation, and air filtration to try to make flying safe. Masks are also required on board. Dr. Bruno says keep social distance when picking up luggage, wash your hands, and continue those practices even if COVID-19 rules are different where you visit.
I would ask, if you are going to go to the mainland, do the same things you've done at home, is wear a mask, socially distance, be careful. We've shown in Hawaii that we can decrease the incidence.
He says the medical recommendations on COVID-19 remain the same regardless of location. But just how Hawaii visitors take a COVID-19 test to avoid quarantine, residents will need to do the same, and showing symptoms of illness can affect returning home.
I would remind people is when you come home, there's requirements to come back home, and you may end up getting quarantined if you don't follow those rules.
Max Rodriguez, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.